Hi folks, it's just me again. Just been doing some more pondering and meandering in my mind. Just thinking about all the things the Lord has shown me in, in the visions that I've had. Mostly about the 1,000 years of peace, but there's also some that takes place after the 1,000 years of peace. And I've spoken about them before. Um, but there's a lot more to it. Um, but at this point in time, it seems very fantastic, almost unbelievable. But I don't know. I'm just gonna ramble right now. So because I've been thinking over the past week or so about doing a little meandering about the Millennium and some of the things I will be doing, and they are pretty amazing. Um, for instance, you're going to have a regenerated or resurrected or raptured body. No, it'll either be resurrected or it'll be raptured, but it'll be regenerated, just like Jesus' resurrected body was. It was fused with the time-space matter that we have, the molecules, the atoms, the quantum nature. It was fused with God's eternal matter, the heavenly matter that that heaven and eternity is made out of, whatever that may be. But you will also have both natures too. So during the 1,000 years of peace, when you're down on the earth, if you're not doing one of your positions of authority, if you're not, or just in your spare time, let's say, there's a number of places you can go based on the kind of traveling you can do. You have a body that can exist in time and space, so if you want, by the time we get to the midpoint of the 1,000 years of peace, we're going to have all these inventions, so all these land vehicles, air vehicles, water vehicles, even space vehicles. They're going to be readily available for anybody who knows how to use them. Um, One of the purposes of the 1,000 years of peace is for us as servants to help make the natural bloodline of Adam more comfortable, make their life a lot easier, a lot more relaxed. I mean, we've gone through the hard times. We know what it's like to live in a flesh and blood body. And so during the 1,000 years of peace, all the survivors of Armageddon, all their great-great-grandchildren as they grow during the 1,000 years of peace, they'll have a flesh and blood body, and so we can just make their life easier. We'll make inventions that will make their lives a lot more pleasurable. During the 1,000 years of peace, there won't be any money either, so there won't be any crime. The Bible tells us that during that time, all the gold, all the precious stones and rocks and jewels, anything that we value right now is going to be gathered into Israel, and it's going to be used as adornment on the walls of the Jerusalem temple. It'll just be for adornment. There won't be any money more. There'll be no more economic system during the 1,000 years of peace. So that's immediately going to cut down on a lot of crime and a lot of sin too. So during the 1,000 years of peace, we will be able to create all this technology to make Adam's bloodline their lives a lot more easier. And so during the 1,000 years of peace, one of the ways that you can travel is, if you want, just take a car, or whatever kind of car, some sort of hover car, or a flying car, or a spaceship, or a submarine, and just go explore around. You can experience the G's that come when driving vehicles. Or if you want, because you have that nature, you can defy the laws of nature, all the forces of nature. You can fly if you want. I mean, you can rise up like a bird. You can defy all the laws of gravity, and so much more. you'll be able to think yourself around the world. You can travel at the speed of thought. Um, you can think yourself to the Australian part of the world, or you can think yourself to the New Zealand part of the world, or to the African part of the world, just instantly, and you're there. Um, that's one of the many rewards the Lord has given you for your wise servants and all your faithful servants. Yeah, what else? And you don't even have to stick around the earth either. You can travel to any part of the universe. Play a game with the Father and say, deposit me somewhere in the universe and let me figure out where I am and how to get back to Earth. And then He'll do that. He'll stick you in some random place, somewhere in some random galaxy somewhere, and it's up to you to find your way back to Earth. Some sort of game like that. Just the exploring discovery. I mean, the possibilities for discovery are endless. We can explore and discover the universe. You can explore and discover all of heaven. It'll just be so much more amazing. All our free time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also too. Because I'll just close on this. Also during the 1,000 years of peace. When you're down there on the earth, you don't have to stick to the earth. I mean, you can go back and forth to heaven anytime. In your mansion, you have a room with a door in it, and that door connects you directly to your door, to a door that is in a room on your earthly dwelling, and so you can get to heaven and earth through your dwellings, through the doorway there, or you could just think yourself there, and you're instantly there. But like I said, you don't have to stay on the earth, you don't have to stay in the universe, you don't have to stay in heaven either. While you're on the earth, if you want to go through a daily routine where there's an 8-hour sleep period, you can do that too. In your earthly dwelling, you'll have a bedroom, you'll have a bed, and you can lay down to sleep. Even though your body won't need sleep, your regenerated body, it won't need sleep, it won't need rest, it won't even need food, but it'll still get to enjoy all those things. We'll still get to enjoy a nice rest, a nice sleep. We'll still get to enjoy a nice meal, a nice drink, but we won't need it. And also during your sleep, if you want to, because the dream realm is a malleable part of God's kingdom. While you're asleep, while your body's sleeping, you can just go play around in the dream realm and just go do a whole bunch of things there. Create whole new worlds with whole new creatures, whole new laws of nature, whole new dimensions. So many things to do during the 1,000 years of peace. It's just amazing. Okay, but I think I've got to go now. Okay, that's it. Just a little bit of mental meandering about the coming millennial kingdom. So take care, be a blessing, wherever you are out there in internet land and YouTube world. Jesus will be here soon, sooner rather than later. Take care, stay in prayer. We'll see you in Jesus' kingdom somewhere over there, or maybe even somewhere up in the air.